Hey guys, what is up today? This is Dalsu with Dalsu Plays, back with some more City Skylines. And right now, we need more incinerators. As you can see, our incineration status is lower than it needs to be. So we're just going to go ahead and flop a few of these down. Doesn't matter if we get them exactly right. I think 2 more might do the trick. We got plenty of income right now, so we're not too concerned about that. Hopefully that takes care of the problem because our... Ooh, we're out of power now. Okay, well, how should we fix this? How about a few of these generators that work in the water? I like that idea. Just put them along the river like that. That should help us out a bit. Dealing with these problems as they come up. I'm convinced that this is not the best way to deal with the traffic. Look at that. Come on. They're all trying to make a right. How can we fix that? Yeah, that's bad. We gotta fix that. That's too much. Well, they don't have a way to get out over here. So that's probably... They have a way to get out down here. But they don't seem to be really using it. They all want to go this way, huh? Where are you trying to get to? Let's start by kind of diagnosing the problem. Okay, you want to get to the industrial area. I guess you're going to work. And you want to get to the industrial area. Also to work, I suppose. I suppose most of you are trying to get to the industrial area over here. So how about we start off with a nice pedestrian path that goes over there so you can walk to work. I think that's a great idea. What do you guys think? So we need to go up and over here. Back down again. Why don't you go under the highway and sneak your way. Where do you want to go? Do you want to go like to the bus station? How about you sneak your way over here? Should give us a curve. There we go. That may help a little bit. What else? How about a bike path? I'm still not convinced about bike paths, but I suppose it doesn't hurt to try. It's a lot of sirens I'm hearing. I wonder if something is amiss. Something's going awry, apparently. Stay up. Now go down. Did we just cut off power supply again? Of course we did. Let's sort this out, and then we'll get back to it. Why don't you want to let me do that? Because I'm trying to go right through the pillars, maybe? Is that why? Alright, so I don't know how much that's going to help, but there it is. And we did definitely cut off power, so let's fix that. Just do one of these for right now. Go ahead and knock that out, get that out of the way. Does that mean that this is not connected? Okay, yeah, we still need a line. Where can we do that? It's quite hard to cross the highway with lines. I guess we'll need to reconnect this after all. There we go. Should be connected. Now, is this going to solve our problem? See, a lot of people are using these paths. This is kind of where they were wanting to go, it seems like. It seems to have alleviated some of the traffic congestion, and we got big city, finally. So, crematoriums for dead bodies, water treatment plant, I'm not sure exactly how that works. Water treatment plant, don't want to pump raw sewage into bodies of water, you can build a water treatment plant, right. Purifies 85% of the pollution, okay, well that's nice. We won't do that right now, we will do some crematoriums though. Where would those be found? here? No. Would they be under medical stuff? Yeah. Okay. Thermal energy, huh? So we'll put 4 of those. What do they cost per? $7.20 a week? That's not bad. Yeah, so that's going to burn up a lot of people. Get rid of some of that cemetery space. Do the incinerators make power, actually? Yeah, they actually make a little bit of power. So we've got almost enough power to get by, but not quite. We want an oil power plant? What does it cost per week? 2,000. I think we want it, but we're going to have to be a little careful about running out of money. Yeah, this is already connected. So yeah, we just got to be a little bit cautious because all the stuff that we're throwing down. By the way, I want to go ahead and buy this area that I've been longing for so long. Yes, purchase that, please. And I'm realizing I don't have any industrially focused places. I just don't want to build anything like that in New Orleans. I guess I could build some up here once I get a chance. We're fine. Our money's going down a little bit. Keep an eye on it there. Yeah, it seems to be stabilizing around 2,000. No? Yeah? Yeah, okay. Cool, cool, cool. So we have some fires here. Looking like they're getting taken care of. Some fire engines stuck in traffic. But it looks like we have most of our services kind of covered. Kinda. Yeah, these paths were money, apparently. This is not looking very much like New Orleans now, but yeah. I don't know why more people aren't taking the train. How is public transport doing? We're getting a lot of people on buses. Some people on the metro. We've got below ground train tracks that come out over here. Doesn't seem like a lot of people take the train. I'm not sure why. Okay, so now we have this part, which is where we really wanted to build the city in the first place. I think what we do now is probably make some of the main roads that go along the river. So the first thing we'll do is we'll extend the train track because that's kind of the #1 thing that goes out along the river before we do anything else. Where is that? You know what we could also use is whatever ship cargo building. We gotta get 36,000. That's not too far off. Alright, we'll just go ahead and build a train track. What the hell? It'd be a lot easier if it wasn't so damn dark. But it is. Just have that right along the river. Go ahead and give us a little curving tool here. No, not gonna let me connect it that easily, huh? See, how would this happen in real life? Something like this. Why does it want to be elevated? Let's go page down. Yeah, just like that. That seems fair. And is that gonna allow me to go? Yeah, I want to continue. I think that's fine for right now, though. I don't think we need to do anything else with it. And then we've got Chapatula Street we need to make. Chapatulas would be small busway with decorative trees. So these are just for buses. Chapatulas is actually just a 2-lane street. Pedestrian road, huh? Why don't we make it a 4-lane road? it'll come off this bridge and then level out once it's across. Good deal. Alright, so just have it carry on a little bit as it does. Went a little too far with it there. Let's try that again. Would love a bus and taxi lane. Let's turn off that snap. It's a little annoying. Alright. From there, why don't you go down a bit. Flatten out. And just carry along the river. We'll leave a little space there because in the future, I may want to put down one of those cargo areas. I do a little curve here on the road. Yeah, like that. Distance too short. I don't understand the curve tool. Sometimes I just don't understand it. What am I doing? That seems fine. We're probably going to go over the track, or maybe the track will go over us. It's probably easier for us to do it. So we'll start up right here. Continue on over. Come on, there you go. Alright, it's gotten dark, so we'll put a stop to it for a second because it is a little hard to do in the dark. Got to extend out this highway as well. It goes around and then loops back up. I need to work on Algiers Point too. It'd be a great spot for some industry. The only thing is, it's far away from the interstate. We could make an interstate branch come down here. The interstate, I think, turns into a highway which crosses the river over here. We could do that. We could build like a secondary... Actually, it would be kind of a straight shot if we connected to the highway here. Do we want to do that? Yeah, I think we probably do. And that would give us the ability to add industry to Algiers Point. So that'd be valuable. Alright, so you're not wanting to connect for whatever asinine reason. Why are you being difficult? Let's try this again. Let's try it from this side. I might maybe start off with something easier. If we turn off that curve tool and just make it straight. You're still elevated, aren't you? Okay. Thought you would automatically go down. Let's try this again. Down you go. You tie into that road just fine. And up you go. Tie into there just fine. You're going to go down. Should we tie it into there? I suppose so. This is going to be a bit of a clusterfuck for the moment. Page up. Alright, so at least we're connected there now. It doesn't look very pretty, but it's more or less a straight shot, although we have a kind of problem area here because we're going to have a stoplight and then another stoplight. I guess it won't be till over here. That's okay for right now, I think. But mainly it provides a straight shot for any kind of business stuff I put over here. Straight shot to the highway. We also have this cargo place right here, and what we should really do is probably get a train to go across, like down here. Let's try that. Can we get a train across? Yeah? I feel like you have to like coax the game into doing what you want sometimes. Don't curve, don't curve. Just go straight across. Why not? What do you mean space is already occupied? What do you mean? Is it the connection that's a problem? Is it this? I don't know what your problem is, but... well, that's a good start. There we go. And we'll have it just run down here, I suppose. Good deal. and build this 2 cargo terminals. We'll build one. Oh, you got to build it by the road, right? Should always build the road first, I suppose. Although it makes it a bit more difficult now, doesn't it? Get rid of this. And we'll kind of decide how we want to bring our industry out. I'm thinking like, what's this, a 4-lane road? Why don't we have it come out with a 6-lane road like this? And then straighten up. Straighten up. What are you doing? I did not ask you to curve. Why? Why? God, why? What are you doing to me? Screwy game. I don't know why you insist on doing that. Seriously? That's atrocious. Why are you doing that? Sorry guys, you have to watch me battle this game sometimes. I apologize. Could we come down over here and go straight? What if we go straight out from here? And now can we go straight? No, you just still don't want me to be straight. It's willing me to curve. Okay. We're just going to not do that right now then. And what we'll do is we'll throw down these train stations. So I believe all you have to do is hold down the right button, move it. Like that. Okay. So right here looks good, but you're not snapping. This game is just full of trouble. Something must be kind of bugged or something in this game. It's just a little screwy sometimes. Alright, that looks good. But still, you don't want to let me do it, huh? Alright then. What if we build some side roads? That's a one-way. I don't want a one-way. 2-way streets coming out here. And I'll have one come out like this, and that'll be where the rail station is, huh? What do you think? What do you think of that plan? So you're snapping now, but you're saying the space is already occupied. Fair enough. Let's get rid of those roads. And are you finally happy? Yes, you're finally happy. Thank God. Alright, so we'll tie in the railway to that. And we'll just queue up some industrial. And everybody will be happy, right? Let's make sure it's got nice utility hookups. Alrighty. I think we're ready for it. Can we do dense industrial? I don't think we can. It's either industrial or office, right? So we'll just do industrial here. It's too bad that there's no... Or is there? Is there anything good across this river in terms of resources? There's some oil down there. Why don't we grab that oil? That would be really fantastic, wouldn't it? We'll make this 6-lane road go all the way down. Yeah, you can actually see where the oil is. Huh, that's pretty cool. We'll have it go across like this. And then I will definitely try to get away with a railway station if I can. This probably doesn't want to let me do it. Okay, now it's working. Yeah, it must have been just a bug or something. Alright, so why don't you follow along the road and then curve up to there. That's fine. Alrighty. Why don't you come out like this? Let's turn the snap off so we can get it just like we want it. That's okay. Can't cross the railroad tracks, huh? Oh well. Big oil area. Alright, all this is going to be for oil. Why don't we start off with a kind of small area? Smallish. do it this way so we won't have to tie into the major road too much. We'll start with just that. Why don't we go ahead and turn it into an area so it's its own thing. Paint it like this. I don't know, this is probably like Tarrytown or something, I think it's called. Oops. Oops. Go ahead and make it a whole big thing. Alright. Good deal. We're going to click on that. We're going to name it Tarrytown. I don't know how geographically accurate that really is, but we are going to... Oh yeah, I think you actually use this menu and tell it to do oil. Good deal. Let's make sure it's got hookups. Connect it to our water system. Oil workers need water too. I know some of you who have a thing for straight lines are probably going crazy right now, but oh well. We'll queue up some industry there of just the kind we need. So hopefully that oil industry will do a lot for us. It is a little far away from everything, but, you know, so it is. There's another bridge like way over here called the Huey P. Long. We'll probably construct that in the future. I think we have enough river crossings for right now. I'm glad we have these train stations. That should help a lot. What's your problem? No power? Alright. Nobody has any power, no wonder. Alright, we'll just follow along the train tracks all the way to there. And then we'll have you cross this road like that. Okay, good deal. Alright, we're all juiced up and ready to go. This has been Dalsu for Dalsu Plays. We'll go ahead and end the episode there. If you like this sort of thing, please subscribe for more videos. I appreciate your support. See you next time.